Hi, I'm Emily Jacob, and welcome to Em's R&R, Tips for Rescue and Resilience. I'm sharing tips to help navigate these uncertain times and any type of times. It's rescue so you can self-rescue when you feel anxious, overwhelmed, or flat out panicked. Resilience so you can build an inner core that means you need to self-rescue less often. Today's tip is called a 7-11. It's a 7-11 breathing technique. It's a really important technique because what it does is when you deep breathe and when your out breath is longer than your in breath, the way it will be in 7 and then 11, you actually are activating, and this is the sciencey bit, you're activating the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve is actually the longest nerve in the body, and there's actually two of them. There's one that goes down your left side of your body and one that goes down the right side of your body. And it goes right from the amygdala, which is the part of the brain, the oldest part of the brain, the animal brain, kind of what I call it, which controls the fight-flight response. And it goes all the way down, connecting every organ from the brain to the colon. So what it does is it's essentially listening to you breathing, and if your breathing is very fast, your amygdala is goes into stress response. When your breathing is slower, the vagus nerve notices and it sends the brain and the heart the message that your breathing is broadcasting to slow down, and so your heart rate will reduce and go slower. So it's really, really important to breathe out for longer than you breathe in, and to slow down the breathing so that the parasympathetic nervous system response gets stronger, and the sympathetic nervous system reduces in strength. So that's the sciencey bit, and it's really important. It's kind of, the vagus nerve activates the mind body connection, if you like. It's been said that if you feel it in your gut, what you're actually doing is feeling it in your vagus nerve. So, as I've alluded to, the 7-11 technique is essentially breathing in for 7 and breathing out for 11. So that is really slowing down the breathing, making sure the breath is really deep. Now, don't know about you, but I certainly struggle to breathe out for as long as 11. So the trick here is not necessarily to need to breathe out for 11. You don't want to be forcing yourself, because then that kind of makes the next intake feel really like you need it. But to be focusing as much as you can on a really deep breath in and a really slow breath out, and that's breath out to be longer than the breath in. So we're going, and if you are coughing right now, if you are short of breath, of course this is going to be more difficult, but again, see if you can focus on breathing as deeply as you can and as slowly as you can. Don't get caught up on the numbers. Don't feel I can't do it yet. What you'll find is that if you practice this, it actually becomes easier to do the 7 and 11, and it might be something that you work towards over time. So if you would like to do this with me, I shall count you in. So if you breathe in for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, out for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. In for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. In for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. out for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And what you might find now is that you're noticing that now you're going back to normal breathing, that actually your breathing overall has slowed down. It might have, it might not have. It's okay either way, but often you might find that actually just doing this for 3 or 4 rounds can actually mean that you bring your whole self back into a calmer state. And as I say, it's something to practice to really get that parasympathetic nervous system tuned in and slowing down your heart rate. So thank you for watching. If you can please share with others and watch out for the next tip next time.